My mic was muted the entire time. I just heard Laura saying it through the through the wall, through the door, saying to unmute my mic. Ah, crap. Well, let's pretend like click, 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 type, 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 Platinum 3, the place to be. P.S. I'm now live. Okay, okay, now we're all caught up. Now we're all caught up. Sorry, guys. When I record my war videos, man, when I record my war videos, I mute the mic, just so that like the sound from my speakers isn't like echoing into my mic, because I'm not, I'm not wearing it while I make the videos. I record the voice part afterwards, but that's what happened. I was recording the war this morning and forgot to turn it back on. But what's up, people? What's up? The PS I'm now live was awesome. Muted. Real deal. I'm glad you enjoyed it, man. Was there a super chat? There was a super chat. Who was it? Rip93 Ford, dude. Thank you so much for the $5 saying BG 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 BG. Something like that. Rip93 Ford, thank you very much, dude. You're about to get slapped. I hope you have prepared yourself for the slapping, because it is imminent. There's no stopping the slapping. Once it's started, you can't stop it. Slap. So yeah, thank you, Rip93 Ford. I appreciate that as always, my generous friend. Who else we got in here, though? Who do we got in here? We got the Blue Turtle, Crazy OG11, Alex Remigio. Those are the first 3 people in here. We got Poos on Poos, Not Vask, Yuki, Eddie Gonzalez. BG's pulled a 5-star Iceman just moments ago. Ooh, Eddie. Congratulations on that, dude. Congratulations. Demiak in here with his banana bush. Miguel. Wait, what? My comment got deleted? I don't see any deleted comment from you. Got Chris in here. Star. Who else? I mean, we got lots of people, but I'm just taking a quick scan down the list here. OMG, you don't record while war is happening? You do it later? OMG, magic is no longer. Yes. Now you all know, I guess. Ah, I'm so embarrassed. Ziski, what's going on? Chickadee China the Chinese chicken. I'm at Venom on Labyrinth. Poos and Poos. Dude, you're clearing through nice and quick. All the way to Venom ready. You're almost home free. You are almost home free. I mean, I'm sure it doesn't feel nice and quick. From the onlooker's perspective, it sounds like you got through it nice and quick, but I'm sure in your eyes you're like, good lord, let me out already. My Lions tagging game makes me happy every time I see it. I'm glad it makes you happy, Demiak. Banana Bush, I thought that was broccoli. It's... Oh, is there any way for me to show this? No, it wouldn't be easy. I showed it before. I'll show you later what it actually looks like. You know what? I could... Nah, never mind. Yeah, I'll show you later. The small image of it, it's hard to tell exactly what it looks like when it's all shrunken down like that, but it's a banana that a tree is growing out of, but because you can't see like the the tree part of the tree, what's it called? Like, stump's not the right word, right? Because that's just the bottom part. What's the actual, like, the tube part of the tree? The trunk. Oh my goodness. Because you can't see that part, it looks like a bush. So it's banana bush. It is banana. I actually tried making a bush. I tried making a bush because I like the ring to banana bush. So I tried making a bush and sticking bananas like all up out of it and everything, almost like a, just like a raspberry bush or something like that, except with bananas. And it didn't look good. You couldn't tell what was going on there. So it's often hard to tell what something is when it's all shrunken down. Oh, really, Star? Beta was actually decent this time. Nice, Drop Faith. That's cool. I am not in the beta. Wait, didn't I get a tweet out nice and quick? What am I doing 6 minutes in? Alright, hang on, guys. Let me hop into something. Something is what I need to be hopping into. So let me do that. I think I can just do this fight. I was hopefully gonna be healing up on this next fight, but that's alright. I can just do this fight. It's not a big deal. The banana tube, yeah, the banana tube. Is that a banana in your bush, or are you just happy to see me? Maybe, perhaps both. Mr. Man said in one of his vids today, Lore comes up on Google Images if one searches Brian Grant. Lore trending more so than you, BG. Can we stop talking about bushes, please? Fitz, it's difficult. It's hard to. It's very hard to. B Daniels sent it over $5 saying BG. Hi. What's up, dude? B Daniels, thank you so much for the $5, dude. I appreciate that. I'll update to the big old D in just a second. Hold up. Let me. Oh my goodness. Shouldn't have lunged at him like that. I don't know what I was thinking. But I need to not die here. That'd be nice if I could not die. If I can get through a fight in this game without dying, I would love that. Alright, here's the thing. Here's the question. Do I heal? Because he's going to copy my heal. Do I actually go for it? I don't know. What's up, Notsu? The Dualbot man himself. Do I go for it? I'm kind of trying to go for it. I did it. Let's just get some healing. Why not? Oh, that's right. I don't have suicides on anymore either. It's a good and bad thing, I guess. But that means I could throw some L2s at this dude. At least get him cycling that L1 a little bit more, which is nice. Which is very nice. Lakers Bodyguard sending over $2 saying, BG, did you farted so hard Earth and Uranus blew up? What? Yes. How can I not say yes to that? Yeah, I did that. That was me. I own it, you know. I farted very hard. Lots of beans will make you do that or something. Yep. Get him back to the L1 with this L2. He's almost down. Takes a little while longer when I was going for the healing method here, but you know what? It's worth it. I've got that Iceman fight coming up. I want to make sure that I'm topped off for that fight. Let's go, bud. You're gonna make me use an L3? Ugh. Ugh, dude, I didn't want to use this L3, but I'm using it. Freaking using it. Alright. Big Daniels. Start the process of getting this D updated. While making sure not to die. Dead from this? He is dead from that, okay. Alright, yeah, B Daniels and Lakers Bodyguard, thank you, both of you once again. There we go. Alright, good. Venom is just too darn aggressive as a defender. He is very aggressive as a defender, yeah. He is very, very aggressive as a defender. My beautiful bald brother BG, hello, Nitro Shock, what's up? We got iLock in here too. What up, BG? Finally done that damn shift, dude. You were on the... Wait. I can't remember. Were you on the night shift? When you say damn, when you say you finished that damn shift, are you talking about the night shift or the day shift? I don't even know. I'm guessing night shift because I remember seeing a bunch of early live streams from you. I'm thinking that's what it was, right? Alright, let me heal up one more time on this Kamala Khan. That'll be topped off for that Iceman fight. BG just completed Act 5 and got 6. Oh, it scrolled up on me. Hang on. Got 6-star Sentinel, dude. Beautiful. One of the best 6 stars you could possibly pull. Love Sentinel. Such an underrated champion. Such a powerhouse in this game. I have tier 2 alphas in the overflow now and need advice. Who should be my first rank for? Gwen, X23, or Hyperion. I'm not sure which Gwen you're talking about. If you're talking about the Spiter variety or the pool variety. Either way, I'd probably go Hyperion. As you can see, I'm a fan of Hyperion, using him in Alliance Quest basically exclusively. I do use Gwenpool in Alliance Quest too, but that's just for the Void fight, and that is it. But yeah, I like Hyperion out of those three, but it's up to you. The choice is yours, whatever you're comfortable with. Okay, good. Still at that full yellow bar, which is exactly where I want to be. Cool. BJ pulled 5-star Dorm. Thoughts? Cool champion. I would not mind pulling a 5-star Dorm myself. Got that power control if you want to use him offensively, although most stick him on defense, which is definitely understandable. I was on nights, yeah, so haven't seen you in 2 weeks. Ooh, I didn't realize it was that long of a cycle for you. Well, I'm glad you're off them night shifts, dude. Welcome back. Part 1, the issue I have with War Seasons is that final season placement is not accurate representation of team skill. Limited sample size, 12 wars, bad luck with matchups, meaning automatic losses. Part 2, scores are incredibly dense and packed together on the leaderboard. Just a few wars, either way, it could be the difference between Plat 1 and Plat 3, etc. Ooh, there's Part 3 also. Part 3, they could increase length to 2 months again, as it will make it more accurate, but a long season has drawbacks too. Not sure what a solution is, but leaderboard rules need to change. Yeah, I like the shorter seasons over the long ones. The longer ones, it does make it a little bit less RNG, because it'll even out more over time. But I still prefer the the shorter seasons over it. The longer ones, it just felt like it was too long between getting actual rewards. And it got to a point, Jesus man, taking way too much block damage from this guy. It also gets to a point where you kind of know the outcome of the season, and you know, you just, like, it happens in 12 season wars too, where you get through, like, if you have a particularly good season, you win like 10 wars or something like that. The last 2 are just throwaways. In the longer seasons, it could be, you know, even more kind of throwaway wars. You lose some of that intensity. There is pros to a long season and everything too. It's just I'm a fan of the length that it's at right now. The matchmaking, I would say, can use an adjustment, but that's the biggest thing, really. But yeah, I mean, that's also part of what makes it interesting too. Is you know, if you knew exactly, like, if you got even matchups across the board and you knew exactly where you were going to place, it wouldn't be too exciting, you know. But in this case, it can be really exciting, especially for a group. Sorry, I'm like trying to talk and focus on not getting blasted by Iceman here. It can be really exciting for a group that performs better than you would think. So let's say a group is, okay, he should die. He's at 5%. He should die from this. Let's say you are a Platinum 3 Alliance or something like that, and you get particularly good matchups, and you're able to stretch yourselves all the way up to like Platinum 1. Like that could be really exciting. You know, that could be really exciting. And then, you know, you have the opposite of that, where some alliances get screwed too, and that's definitely unfortunate. We're facing that right now ourselves. But yeah. Just saw the man's video. It's true, I'm more popular than Brian. Oh man, it's messed up. I'm just a fan of the length that it is right now. BG September 2018. Aaron Abdo, you know it, dude. I'm a big fan of it right now. Yeah. Okay. Well, Alliance Quest is done for now, at least. Hey BG, on a somber note, I like to think my dad is looking down at me from heaven and smiling proud, but no, he's still alive and actually at an Indian casino back in the States with his new wife. Wow. Wow, that's Sarnian. Well, that's good. That's good. He's at an Indian casino. You know, I've never been to any casinos, but I think the first one I ever want to go to is going to be an Indian casino, just somewhere out in the middle of nowhere. I'm proud Plat 3 Alliance member. Dreamin'. Me too, dude. Me too. Alright. What's next? So, it's villain, right? Villain is the... I haven't gotten any points towards the villain use yet. Sadly. Whoops. Maybe I didn't want to show that. That's fine, though. It's day 1. Doesn't matter. 6-star villain. Do I have a 6-star villain? I don't know. Does Expo Dead Force count as a villain? Like, no, he's not villain, right? Ooh, Jugs, he's a villain. I think that's the only one. Sabretooth ain't a villain, is he? Mercenary, okay. And Expo, what is Expo? I mean, he's a good guy, right? That's what the X-Force thing is, I think. Well, he's a mercenary too, I guess. Well, whatever. I know that Jugs over here is a villain, so we got a villain. We got our 6-star villain, so we're good to go. Good to go. Good to go. Saberman is a bad man. Is he a bad man? Nebs, yeah, Nebs is not a villain. If you've never been to a casino, I used to work at a mini casino right by where you live. Yeah, I know. I remember you telling me. I remember you telling me you make a bank while you were working at a casino. But nope, never been to one. BG, about how many energy refills will I need to fully explore 5.3 and 5.4? I do not know. A buttload. Definitely a buttload. B. Daniels sending over a buck. Where's your last one at B. Daniels? Last one is Kate. I tweeted you. Guessing it's the one before that. I figured it out. I'm going to be 400 shards shy of my 4th 6-star after uncollected 100%. I need to dupe 2 5-star or maybe think about going for featured. What do you think? That's not that far away. Are you talking about uncollected this month or uncollected next month? Because the next month is about to start up. Right? We're under 2 weeks away. Personally, I would just go for the basics though, man. I'm a basics all the way type of person. But they're your shards. They're your shards. If you want to roll a dice on those features, go for it. If you like the way that featured pool is looking and everything. But I just love rolling basics because I just like the value of it. 10k shards versus 15k. All about that. Thank you for the buck. This month, okay, this month. All right, so yeah, I mean, worst case, you could do like this month and next month, even if regardless of the 5-star outcome, and then you'd be good. That'd be good. BG, did you hear that a Diablo series is headed to Netflix? Is that confirmed? I remember hearing a rumor about that like a week or 2 ago or something like that, and it didn't look like it was going to be true. It looked like it was some misinformation that got spread. I'm not sure if it's true or not. If it is true, that's pretty exciting. I'm actually like I think I would actually watch it. I'm usually not much into that whole side of things. Like I already got that done. I'm usually not that into like the lore side of things so much. Actually, I could probably do Master with a 6-star Jugs. I mean, I could definitely do Master with a 6-star Jugs. Let's just go do that. I'll have to pay attention a little bit more, but it's fine. I need to get Master done already. Get those, what's it called? This guy doesn't have anything. What does that give me? Double crit? Yeah, I'll take that. Or Strangey? Hulk? No. Okay. Actually, you know what? I'll still take Magneto over Colossus. Get crit and attack, right? Yeah. Wait, what did? Sorry, I'm sorry, messing around with this so long. Armor. Okay, all right, never mind. Yeah, let's just Magneto it. Okay. Enough fiddling around with my my champions here. But I probably would check out the Netflix series if that was the thing that's actually coming. But I don't know. I don't believe it unless it's been officially confirmed. Then I don't believe it. They did. I mean, they did say there was going to be multiple Diablo projects in the works coming from the Diablo community manager. But I just got a feeling that's not one of them. Ooh, BG, I need ISO to level up 4-star Carnage from rank 1 to rank 5. Do they give that ISO back since he doesn't stay rank 5 after beta over? not sure what you're talking about. Everything that you do on the beta servers, though, is separate from the live servers. So if you're talking about leveling up a champion on the beta servers, that's, you know, that wouldn't carry over or anything like that. I've got to be misinterpreting what you're saying, but I'm not sure exactly what you're saying. 200 shards away from another 6-star. Featured arena put me at 10k even money. Nice, 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 dude. Dad, how many days are the penalty for switching alliances? I think there's different. I think it varies depending on what we're talking about. I think Alliance Quest is like an 8-day lockout or something. I think the 3-day events are only like 3 days. I mean, I don't know if it exactly matches up. Maybe it does, maybe it doesn't. I don't know. But I think they have different lockout periods, depending. Hi BG, the Venom buff looks great. Have you seen it? Looks like Infinity Man Killer with True Strike when opponent's under 18% health. Do you like when a champ is made as a specific counter to another? I do like when champions are made to counter other champions, as long as they're not only to counter that other champion. They need to have other utility in them, otherwise they're dead to me. That utility could be, you know, just in the form of having really high damage even. It doesn't need to be anything too crazy. You don't need to have like reverse healing or something like that. I'm not talking about that type of utility, but there needs to be something else appealing about the champion other than just True Strike below 18%, I would say. I don't know. I haven't looked at Venom a ton, or Carnage for that matter. I looked a little bit at both, but I don't know enough about either to give like an informed opinion on them. Plus, it's the beta, so things could change and stuff. Dicer, what's up, dude? I have 810,000 loyalty. Should I get a 5-star unstoppable Colossus? I would, and I did. As long as you can cover donations. Speaking of donations, I think I need to donate this week still, so I'm going to check on that in a second. Hey BG, I know it's not your birthday, but I got ya a new toilet seat belt. Oh, that's great, because I've been slipping and sliding like crazy, and I need to be secure, safe and secure while I'm pooping. Venom or Carnage, if you could only pick one, BG. Oh, dude, I was just saying, I haven't looked much into them. I'm not in the beta. I looked at there was a couple things posted on Reddit that I checked out. Somebody sent me a video that I checked out. I don't know. I think Carnage looks like he's more fun to play, but I don't know if either of them would be champions that I would like take to Alliance War. So I'm just gonna say Carnage for the fun factor. I was gonna say Carnage for the fun factor. I see Panaman Pete waving here. Did I not already? Is Panaman Pete just getting here? Did I not say hi to him already? What's up? What up, Panaman Pete? But yeah, Carnage for the fun factor. You know what it is though. When they were beta testing Luke Cage and Red Hulk, I was in that beta, but I actually didn't participate. I don't even think I logged in one time to it. I can't remember. I remember being pretty busy at the time with whatever I was doing. And I was thinking like, you know, this is cool. It's a cool update. The champions are not total trash now, but they're not actually going to be like viable war champions. Turns out they're viable war champions. So maybe these champions, I don't see them as being super viable on my initial impression, but maybe once things settle in and I look at them a little bit more, maybe I'll be like, oh, okay, cool. These champions are actually pretty good for certain lanes in war or something like that. So we'll see. I hope they are. I hope they are, but if they're not, then Carnage looks fun to play at least. I'm in the beta, but they never unbanned my forum account. Such a waste to invite people who are allowed to give feedback. Damn. Venom seems more utility and Carnage more damage. I like what they did to Carnage. He just seems really fun to play. It seems like you could spam his specials early on like crazy. Like the ramp up, it's just drastically reduced. His L1s remind me of Medusa's L2s. They're just like constantly spamming. Medusa's L2s, you know, they hit for a little bit harder and everything, but still Carnage's L1s are like pretty powerful considering you don't need an armor shatter going to get the all the damage that his L1 does and everything. So It's pretty cool. He's pretty cool. It is a bleed-based champion, and he also has armor break, right? Something about armor break if the champion's immune to bleed, I think. But still, I think a lot of it's gonna have to do with, okay, if the enemy can be bled, then he's gonna be a good option, and if they can't be bled, then he's just gonna be like a not the worst, most painful thing ever, but still maybe not that great. I don't know. Again, I'm not in the beta. These are just my very, very early and uninformed first impressions. Let me go check the Alliance tab, see if I donated this week or not. DG found out today that I tortured myself for years. Went from 20-second load times to just 2 or 3. About to save 10 hours of loading times a week. Why didn't I switch sooner? Oh, dude, Hinach. Yeah, man. It's a huge deal, man. It is a huge deal. Congratulations on enjoying this game again. I will say it like that. Congratulations on actually being able to enjoy the game again. Like when I had a slow device, I don't even want to just say Android. I want to say slow device, because actually my wife's is not terribly slow, and that would have been a tremendous upgrade from the device I was playing on. But like actually, like pre 12.0, Android was much worse, and then they did some changes in 12.0 that actually cut the loading time. That was one of the good things about 12.0. I still remember like Blackened was like digging in the game files to see how they did it or something like that. It was pretty cool. But yeah, pre 12.0 Android device was excruciating. Oh my god, especially on like a, you know, they've got more powerful over time and stuff like that too. So the loading time was insane. And I remember getting, like I liked the game, but then I got an iPhone, and I was like, wow, I really like this game now. You know, it was such a difference. Such a difference. All right. I need to donate though, right? Yeah. Just checked. Yeah, all zeros. Okay. Let's get these donations in. 390K of the gold. Alright, that's 290K, one more. Okay. Oh crap, what is it? 83. Yeah, okay, 83,333. I always forget. I always have to check. Do that twice because I donate double battle chips. And I don't have to donate loyalty then, because B-Manny covers the loyalty. Okay, cool. B. Daniels, and over a buck for attack, no defense. Yes, must be one before that. You do last, please. Where are we at, B. Daniels? Where are we at? Used mine from main account, and now there are bricks of Cosmic in beta, but initially it was my ISO. Dude, I'm still a little bit confused here of what exactly. I used ISO to level up 4-star Carnage from rank 1 to rank 5. Do they give that ISO back since he doesn't stay in rank 5 after his beta is over? If you... Yeah, I'm still confused. I'm still confused here, B. Daniels. I'm not sure exactly what you're asking. It sounds like you ranked up Carnage on the beta server, but with ISO that like was transferred over to the beta server. Is that what you're saying? Because it's all just completely separate. So if you did that, you didn't use any of the ISO that you have on live servers. I think that's what you're saying. Maybe just clarify that for me one more time. Because I'm not exactly sure what you're saying. Yes, BG 1. No, we don't need that much gold. I think you're talking about like Battle Group 1 and your oh, okay. I have over 10 million and the font changed because the number's too big. I don't like it. Can I just pour gold into the treasury? Also then BJ1 fortified. Wow. BJ, used my ISO to upgrade a champ in beta server, but it used my ISO from main server. So you are missing ISO from the main server? From like the live servers? That's what you're saying? I don't see how that's possible. They're like separate. I mean, I guess make a ticket if you're missing ISO on the live servers, but it should all be separate. Unless, man, it's really just going over my head. Like, I see what Drop Faith is saying. He uses ISO on Beta Carnage. His ISO transferred to Beta, and then Kabam gave out 500 bricks of Cosmic ISO for Beta. He wants his ISO back. But what's the difference? That's the part I'm not understanding. If it's all contained on the beta, what's the difference if it was the ISO that got transferred over or the ISO that they gave out? Unless he's actually missing ISO on the live server. Because I had multiple scroll downs of Cosmic ISO, and I have one page. Huh. I don't know. I guess make a ticket. I haven't heard of anything like that. If you're missing ISO on the live servers, actually don't make a ticket. If you're missing ISO on the live servers, post about it on the beta forums. That's where I'd recommend going to first, and see if they want you to make a ticket or something. I think the beta is a flashback of your account too, though, because my uncollected isn't done on beta server. What? That's weird. Yeah, I don't know anything about the beta really, other than if there is some weird stuff going on, then posting on the beta forums is the best place to go. They're usually pretty active during actual betas to, you know, check in on that kind of stuff. It was 500 5K ISO for the beta. It was due to updating Carnage and Venom. Other ISO went over as well. Okay. If I had to use ISO to make room for the beta ISO and rank stuff up, yeah. Okay. Alright, let me hop back in Quest here. Go back to the 1 energy quest. These ads good, sorry for confusion. You smart guy, you. Yeah, dude, I wasn't understanding. Because it sounds crazy, because it's all, as far as I know, separately, like a whole separate server, but I mean, you never know. There's been a bug or two in this game. At times, you know. Alright, let's just go down this path. Hey BG, how you been? When do you think the buffs will be updated to all accounts? Also, I hope they change some of Venom's animations. Celicia, by the way, changed name a bit. Aha, okay. Alright, it's gonna get... It's gonna be an adjustment. Refamiliarizing myself with your name. But I think I don't know if they probably haven't said when the updates go live, but if I had to guess, I would say probably not this update, but the next one. I was gonna say maybe they would do it between Alliance War seasons, but I don't think this is a case where they would do it between Alliance War seasons. And plus, this Alliance War season's coming to a close pretty soon here, so I'm guessing not the next update, but the one after. So like the November update for this game, basically. I think. Who knows? Who knows? Animations are not changed. Yeah, I doubt they were gonna change the animations. IBG, I'm new. Can I get a shout out? Sure, why not? Welcome, Parker Johnson. Hi. That is all. What's up, Dysentery Joe? I'm running suicides. That's not a big deal. Oh, Demiok. Why would you even? You're trying too hard. If you can get by without dropping your suicides, then you keep those suicides. Bugger 2 BG, heck, the game is constantly been in beta mode. Nah, what are you talking about? I hardly have ever seen a bug in this game at all. Nah, barely ever. Next update, Dingus Venom movie is in October 5th. Ooh, that is true. They do have the Venom movie next month, so okay. Yeah, I guess I could see that. They would have to make these changes quick. In the past, the other updates I think the other betas typically took a little bit longer. But then again, the Mystic Dispersion and Dexterity one, that was a much bigger ordeal, right? Buffs to champions, as long as they're not like game-breakingly overpowered or something like that, I guess they could ship those, right? Anyone know why I can't participate in the beta? I got accepted and all, but just get errors. I've heard that from a few people. I don't know what the deal is with that. Maybe try posting on the beta forums. Brian, I'm new. Can I shout at you? You can shout at me, yeah. You can shout at me all you want, Coder, sure. Subbed? Thanks, dude. Mastery is not free now. Kabam said they were rolling that out today. Yeah, yeah. Bugs, you mean Ant-Man, Wasp, and Yellow Jacket, right? Yeah, yeah. Those are the only bugs that I'm talking about, for sure. Everything else is a humanoid or something. Hey, BG, I have a conundrum. Am I a bad person for being skeptical of this dude in the middle of traffic with a need help, God bless sign on an iPad Pro? Wow, dude. Not even like a cheaper model iPad. He's got the iPad Pro. It's the 2018 edition and everything. Yeah, I'd be a little bit skeptical, I think. Hey, just wondering if I'm the only one watching from Korea. Keep the good work, David from Korea. I don't know. We've had some people from Korea in here before, but you never know. You never know who's in here right now at this moment, right? Man, I'm going to have to see Venom as soon as I get back from NYCC, or you could see it at NYC, but not the last C, I guess. I think there was some people that might have been looking to do that. I don't know if they were trying to do like a group movie watching experience or something like that. I'm in Korea. Oh, that's right. Yeah, last Zarnian. Laura told me that you are in the Koreas. BG went to go make post in forum, and I think they're watching a stream because it's all back now. Wow, that's pretty sweet, dude. They fixed it. They must be watching. They're always watching. Actually, I don't think they're ever watching. I don't know. ABG, did you experience reduced drop rates for units from uncollected arena crystals? Nope. Just some RNG on those things. Sometimes you get a bunch, sometimes you don't. Alright, Nightcrawler. Can you dash backwards so that Can you dash backwards so I could switch you? Thank you. I want to deal with your shenanigans. Not today. Not after yesterday. Do you think Carnage is demigod tier? I don't really do the whole tier thing. I don't know how powerful he is, but I never place champions in tiers. He seems like he could deal some good damage. I don't know how useful he's actually going to be in an Alliance War setting, which is the mode that I actually care about. Alright, should I just push this? Oh, there we go. Now he's using it. Perfect. Thanks, bud. Appreciate that. Hey, BG, did you wait, I just read that. Yeah, I think I just read that. Yeah. BG, I'm confused. What does it mean by basic champion in arena? The basic champion, I'll show you in just a second. Yo, BG, who should I 5-star rank 5? Unduped Starkey, Unduped Blade, or Duped Medusa? Oh, Matter Decay. I mean, only one of those champs is duped, right? I mean, all three of those champions are good champions. Blade and Stark Spidey don't necessarily need their Awaken ability. They're great Awaken abilities, but they can get by without them. I think it's personal preference. We don't get many rank 5s in this game. You got to go with who you like. You can't really go wrong with any of those three. I would probably go Medusa myself, just because she is awakened, and I love Medusa, but you might not like Medusa as much as I do. Go with your heart. Pick whichever champ you like. Morning from Hungary! Morning to Hungary. I was gonna make a really lame joke. I stopped myself thinking like, no, that's too lame. That's too lame. The other day, a guy came into my store to get out of the rain holding a sign saying he was homeless and needed money. He sat down and pulled out a damn iPhone 10. Wow. Maybe he just found it. Maybe he found it. This is BD's Cheerless Medusa avoids Dark Spider Hyperion and everything else stinks like jugs. Something like that, yeah. Okay, so the basic champion or whatever. Hang on, let me go show you. So, if you let's go to the 4-star featured arena right here. So if you look at the rewards in the arena, the ranked rewards, you could see this the picture of Rogue here. It's fully in color and everything, right? If you get Rogue, it's like a full-on champion, as if she popped out of a crystal. Basically, you get shards for duplicating. You actually get a little bit less from the arena, so it's a little bit confusing. But you get shards for duplicating them. You get the full amount of ISO, and if you already had Rogue, then you get 20 sig levels on. You awaken and get 20 sig levels for Rogue. Pay attention to that fact that she's fully in color, though. Next, let's go to the basic arena here. And notice how Sabretooth, he's all blued out. That's what's known as a basic champion. Water break. So this is a basic champion. If you don't have Sabretooth, then it's as if you pulled him out of a crystal. You have the champion. There's nothing different about the champion. However, if you already have Sabretooth and you get this Sabretooth from the arena, you don't get ISO. You only get 1 sig level. It can be enough to awaken them, so it might be good enough for what you need, depending. But you don't get any ISO, you don't get any shards, you just get +1 sig level. So it's a little bit different, but for the most part, the basic is still good enough. And I've gotten many champions through the basic arena. ABG, my Alliance season rewards got cut this season because they said someone violated the terms and conditions. When we sent over a ticket to find out who violated terms, they sent over an automatic message saying they couldn't provide that information at the moment. Yeah, dude, I've heard that from a lot of people in the past. It sucks. It really sucks that they can't tell you. How are you supposed to kick the person out of your alliance that's cheating and causing all the trouble if if you don't know who it is? So it's unfortunate, man. It's unfortunate. BG, I don't think anyone likes Medusa more than you do. Perhaps, might be right. BG, it's still pretty early in the stream, so could a PSA on screen stating I'm not in the beta, I don't have the beta knowledge yet. Go to the forums, and it's all. Yeah, we could still talk about it though. We can still talk about it a little bit. I don't want to not talk about the buffs. I just don't have a whole lot of info. It's very exclusive, Brian. Can I vent to you about the tier 5 basic offers? Dude, I think I heard you say in Cade's stream that you picked up the offer. What does it look like again? 9,000 fragments. Couple of basic. Yeah, mostly just those fragments, huh? 9,000, and what do you get? 200 for selling these? So I know some people got 9,400 out of it. Yeah. BG, make a good and bad tier list. I've thought about doing something like that, of just like champions that I would use and champions I wouldn't use for anything but arena, and that list is very long. There's very few champions that I would actually use. Twitter artwork. All right, what do we got in the artwork? Aha! I actually know what character this is. I mean, I think. With the skull on the chest, this Punisher, right? These weapons, dude. Does he usually use weapons like these though? I don't know enough about Punisher, but it looks like Punisher with that. It looks a little bit different though. Is it a different character? Maybe it's a different character. But very nice, dude. Very, very nice. It's def one of the Care Bears. Ah, the Care Bears. Yeah. Skull on chest means death. Wait. Cabbage Patch Kids. That's my neighbor Eric. Wow, dude. You move. Move. BG is def not trying to get any arena done tonight. I know. Nick, dude. It's pathetic. The last couple days have been pretty pathetic in terms of my ability to keep up with chat and play the game. I don't know. I go through phases sometimes. Sometimes I'm able to do it really well, and sometimes I'm not able to do it so well. And I'm in that phase where I'm not able to do it that well right now. I need to get this stuff done, though, man. I'm so behind on everything right now, guys. On everything. Make it your banana tree list. Throw in a cool tree graphic and champions' faces on bananas. I could do something like that. ABG, I'm about to reach level 51 and also about to get my second carb core. Should I put the mastery into despair or willpower? 550 void, still my go-to. I would go with willpower. I'd put that point into willpower. Despair is nice and it does work very well with void and everything, but still, it's not totally necessary. Willpower is not totally necessary either, but I feel like willpower, it could save you. It could save your life. It could save you resources and stuff. So that's what I would go with personally. And then, of course, you know, despair, you could pick that up at a later time. No problems with that. The 1 sig rule prevents guys like me from getting every champ easily, even though my champs don't need it. I'd grind basic for 26. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I would do the same thing. I would grind every basic for 20 sig levels. Dude, maxing out your champions that much quicker. 40 sig levels every single week. That'd be awesome. That'd be freaking awesome. BG Carnage Special 2 does 2300 damage. I gotta tell you, Benny, it does a whole lot more than 2300 damage. I don't remember what damage output I was able to do when I had Bishop for the content creator program, but it was way more than 2300. It was way more than 2300. Just to stop people from asking you for a tier video, make a list of every champ in one block and say they're all the same arena tier list. I should do something like that, although honestly there are different tiers for arena. Certain champions, they have lower ratings, so they're less valuable in terms of points. And then certain champions, you know, they kill really quick versus a champion like Groot. So actually that'd be pretty funny to make an arena tier list. That'd actually be kind of funny. I'd put a Wasp like right at the top of that list, man. I freaking love Wasp in arena. Still haven't gotten uncollected. Completion. My head is stuck in Act 5 completion. Done with everything. Just have 5.4.6 left. Wait, you're uncollected then, right? Oh, uncollected, monthly uncollected, okay. I'll bring my 45 Awaken Medusa for my boy Ultron. Yeah, Medusa should handle that, no problem. 23 followed by 3 zeros is 23,000 BG. Oh, did I say 2300? Whoops, if I say I saw what it was. 23,000 is still, yeah, not, it's still not much. I did like, Mark is saying it was 90k, right? It might have been 90k. I don't know. I did a lot, though. I definitely did a lot. It wasn't like record setting. It was just a 4-star champion, and you know, I only had the champion to play around with for like a couple of nights or whatever. But yeah, it was something in like that. BJ watched Rich's 6-star opening video earlier, and YouTube autoplayed your video from when you purposefully awakened Wolvie. Yeah, totally on purpose. It's totally on purpose. The iPad sign, but he... Wait, hold on. My friend and I tried to approach the guy with the iPad sign, but he bolted when he saw us approaching him. Wow. Just do a Venn diagram. Would use an AQ in AW in Arena. Venn diagram, that gets tough. BG, my tier list is Alliance War, Alliance Quest, then Arena Fodder. Basically, yeah. I did have an idea, like a legit. I was tempted to make this video of I was gonna call it like basically like a first class arena list or like a tier 1 arena list, and then like a tier 2 arena list, and then everyone else, because that's how the game looks to me right now. Is either you are amazing for Alliance War, or you can get by with this champion if you're not lucky enough to get one of those amazing champions, and then everyone else, and that's it, you know. Because that is how I see the game. But I really want to spend my time making that type of list. Does it actually matter? No, I don't think it does. The list is pretty straightforward. Champs like Void equals good tiers. She-Hulk equals bad tiers. It's true. Tears of joy versus just tears. Tears, crying tears. My tier list is Thor Ragnarok, and Thor Ragnarok. It's a good list. BG, can you ask Kabam to use 5-star champs for content creator program? I don't know if anyone's ever asked that before in the content creators. Somebody might have, I can't remember, but it doesn't matter. I think the 4 stars are good enough. The 5 stars, it's a bit much. 5 stars are a bit much. It would show up on everybody's profile. Well, I guess it wouldn't matter if it showed in people's profiles, but it would influence their prestige and everything like that. So it would give content creators an advantage, and you know, whether you're in a competitive alliance or not, it still wouldn't be fair to the rest of the player base to do something like that. The 4 stars, 550 max sig, that's plenty good enough to understand what the champion can do. Alright, Brian, do you realize how much of a big day today was for me? Not only did I join for a wife, but I also broke 700k hero rating. I'm moving up in all categories. Dude, Demiak, killing it, man. Oh my god, I should have switched this Nightcrawler when I had the chance, man. I wasn't paying attention. If you say purposefully again, I'll fly to Washington to slap that shiny noggin, BG. Purposely. Oh my goodness, I did say purposefully, didn't I? Dude, I don't know why I did that. Huh? Weird. Don't know why I did that. I wonder if I always do that. Huh. Interesting. I have to pay attention to that in the future. I don't look at my screen during arenas, so my tier list would suck. I have no idea who I'm using. Yeah, basically. I attempted a special because the streamer had one ready so many times. It never works. Always blaming the streamers. I got it. BG Medusa's bugged, right? Hit her as with Morningstar Special 2, break block, and then block it back and stay with 2 Furies. Oh, I see what you're saying. Yeah, there is a bug with Medusa and her Furies. Well, I mean, I'm assuming it's a bug. I don't see why it would actually work the way it's working at the moment. But actually, I think they did confirm on the forums. I think I went to the forums and I think I checked. I think it is confirmed to be a bug. I can't remember 100%, but yeah, it's got to be a bug. Yeah. Hey Brian, thanks for convincing For Loki to move down a few tiers in Alliance War to match against the wives of For Loki. No problem, dude. No problem. It was tough to convince them, but you know, you get down on your knees and beg, and eventually people are like, all right, well, fine, we'll do it. Stand up. Enough. Kid, Brian won't give me attention. Brian, I cleared first lane. Labyrinth, notice me, please. Amir, I'm sorry, dude. I'm sorry. I don't know how I missed you. But dude, congratulations on the Labyrinth clear. First clear in the bag, in the books. Do it again. Do it again. I want to see Dicer fly out to Washington. Actually, yeah, that's true. That would be sweet. Alright, I got an AQ energy. Let's go pop an AQ real quick. Dicer, take me with you. ABG, I have 3 5-star champions, Guillotine, Dormammu, and Thor Rag. Who should I rank up? I wouldn't go with Thor Rag personally. I'd probably go Guillotine. I like Guillotine. Pretty decent, fun to use. Yeah, I mean Dormammu is probably the more powerful of the 3, but I have more fun using Guillotine. Either one of those would be good though. ABG, good to catch you on stream. Have you tried the Taskmaster and Moon Knight synergy? It's very useful for both champions. I remember trying it back when Taskmaster was in the content creator program. I don't remember exactly what it does. I think it gives Taskmaster some type of evasion. I don't remember what it does for Moon Knight. But I don't like either of those champions, personally. So, yeah. The synergy doesn't make me like those champions. Wow, BG, rank that Thor. Hey, that Thor is unawakened. Even if he was awakened, it wouldn't change my answer, but that Thor is unawakened. BG, make a good, the bad, and the ugly tier list, and then you could have the song as the theme song. I could do that, yeah, I could do that. Alright, let me pay attention for a second here, guys. This is that Spidey, the really annoying Spidey that's... Oh, expired. This Spidey could actually kill me. This is the only node of the map 6 nodes that got updated that is actually like pretty annoying of a change. The rest of the changes, they don't matter. But this one's pretty annoying. Dude, I got clipped by it. Oh my god. Maybe I should have just blocked it instead of evading it. I didn't get shocked, because if I got, I mean, you know, luckily I didn't get shocked, is what I'm saying, because if I did, that'd have been lights out for me. I hate fighting Stark Spidey. Why'd you have to do this, Kabam? Give me my Iron Man back. Give me my super easy Iron Man fight back. I need to get some healing in, but I need to keep cycling his L1. If I don't heal, I could die. Alright, let me try to get that healing off right now. Good. I have to pop the special 3 to get him over to special 1 this time. Trying to stall out that healing a little bit. Okay, that's enough stalling. Whew, that's enough stalling. Oh boy. What was the Doctor Strange? Oh, Doctor Strange is the next. Doctor Strange is the next fight. He's still in here. Which is fine. I'd be a little bit sad if they took out that Doctor Strange. He's like... maybe... I was going to say iconic, but maybe that's too strong of a word for an Alliance Quest fight, but he's like an iconic fight on this side of the map. Alright. At least I ended it at, what was it, 51% or something? We got Mutant Rank Up Gem from Act 5, 100%. Shall I rank for Unawakened Bishop, Rogue, or wait for Domino, Saber, Omega, Emma in the future? I'm free to play, so couldn't get them in future Grandmaster. I would wait, personally. I would wait. If you want to just burn it right now, I would give it to Rogue, but I would wait. I'd wait for one of the newer Mutant champions myself. Yeah, I would try to wait on it. That Doctor Strange is the fight that stopped Alliance's cold. Did it actually stop Alliance that bad? BG made an above God tier list. His clickbait game is powerful. Yeah. I clickbaited hard on that one. I don't normally clickbait, but I clickbaited pretty hard on that one. Although it was true. Those champions just were ridiculously powerful. Still are very powerful, but back then, like, there weren't all these other champions that are also powerful. What are we missing for take down this void? Okay, so just this one fight. I don't know if anyone told. Hang on, let me get a line chat message out. Ooh, regen boosted in the store? Okay. Alright. Hopefully we can get that fight cleared up before I stop my stream. It's already an hour in. I haven't even touched arena. What the hell is going on with my life? It gave Moonlock, Stunlock, plus Bleed. Okay. Is Luke Cage good as a 5-star? Should I level him up? Luke Cage, yeah, he's great. He's a great champion. I don't know who your other options are or if you like him, but he's a great champ. Man, I need invulnerability boosts. I need invulnerability boosts. The unfortunate thing about my path in war is that, like, it's a pretty long path, and it starts out tough. It's not like you have the easy softball matches and then you move on to like some difficult matches where you'd only need to pop a 3-minute boost towards the end or something like that. It's tough right from the start. The very first node is scary, and they're all scary up until like the last 2 fights, I would say, in my path, not including the final mini-boss. Even the final mini-boss, I guess, not that bad. So like the last 3 out of the 7 fights are a little bit easier. But even still, like, I had a Hyperion on one of those easy fights, and I had to pop an invulnerability boost for it, man. And I had to pop an invulnerability boost for a Domino mini. And, you know, as these alliances are getting more and more 565s, I just find myself having to pop them more to survive. And I'm not keeping up. My inventory is not able to keep up with it. Brian, charge up the cameras. I gotta learn how to keep the camera steady. Let's make a movie? What you talking about? Alright, let's get to it here. New member. Ooh, 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 ooh. Cali Nerd hitting that little green member button. Thank you. Thank you for hitting it. I appreciate that. Welcome. Please enjoy these fine custom pineapple, banana face, Gunther, Flarpa, Lola, spooky emojis. Something like that. But Cali Nerd, thank you very much, dude. I appreciate that. F it went online and signed up, dude. Thank you so much. Thank you, thank you. All right. Let me go back to this quest here. Let's go back to the quest. Part 1, BG, what are your thoughts on defender expiration dates in the current meta? Feels that older good defenders, Magic, Ant-Man, Rhino, used to have a longer shelf life. Part 2, these days defender viability seems much shorter. They seem to release OP defender and their counter is much quicker. It's a good thing, I think. It was pretty annoying that if you didn't have the right counter to Magic, like a high level, like if you didn't have the right counter to Magic, then you were just like screwed, right? Or if you didn't have a counter to Iceman, you were just you were screwed, right? Like there was nothing you could do, or Dormammu or whatever the champion was. I would say it's not just the champions getting counters that's making them countered more quickly, though. It's also that the level of competition for Alliance War is way higher these days compared to what it was back then. So people are willing to put the time and effort into figuring out these champions. I didn't know anybody who really like sat there and practiced dueled and went through like 30 duels before going into an Alliance War fight when you knew it's, you know, like when you know it's Corvus or you know it's a tough champion coming up. That's what I do, and that's what everyone I know does. Like depending on which champion, if it's not that hard of a champion, you might only practice duel like 5 times, and then if it, you know, as they get more and more difficult, you do more and more practice duels. And as a result, people are studying animations of champions, all kinds of different things about these champions to make them go down a little bit quicker than they used to. But I think it's good. We didn't have many defenders back then, and that's why they did get piled up into like only seeing 5 different defenders on the map, and everybody used, you know, like the same 5 champions basically. It's much better now. Alliance War overall though is I feel like it's a little too difficult. Like I like challenge. I still want the challenge to be there, but I don't want it to be so expensive, you know? Like if it could be as challenging without the need for popping like the biggest boost possible, you know? Like if they did away with the big boy boosts, if they did away, let's say they did away with like all boosting, and then they reduced the stats on the nodes a little bit to compensate, so that it was just as difficult as if you were like fully max boosted. Like that would be welcome, because I like the difficulty. It's just, it's so damn expensive, man. It's so crazy expensive right now. Amir sanding over Buck. Where's your last one, Adamir? Angel, what did I make you do? I make you do a lot? What? There's some other thing here? Typed it all in caps, so I didn't go through, but I was gonna go for feature to dupe Corvus, but I popped 2 basics. I duped Morningstar and Corvus. Dude! Living the basic dream right there. Morningstar and Corvus? From basic crystals, no less? Dude, jackpot. Big time jackpot. Thank you very much for the buck, too, but man, congratulations on that. Congratulations. Alright, let me scroll this back down. Man, I would love to get something like that going. I can't complain though, man. My crystal luck has been pretty decent lately too. Add more boost to War Victor or Lost Crystals. Bigger for wins, smaller for losses. Yeah, if they could do something like that too, like it's just, you know, War is just becoming more, like War was already pretty expensive, and it's just getting more expensive as time goes on is the problem. Like it was already a problem how expensive it was. And it's just getting more expensive. Mir also just finished Lab Path. Yeah, I saw that. I saw him say that before. Like I bought those crystals, the War Boost crystals or whatever. They're like 120 units a pop. I bought 3 of those this morning to try to get an invulnerability boost, and I didn't get one. But I feel like if Kabam is offering up those crystals, I don't think they would ever say it, and maybe it's not true. Maybe it's one of those tinfoil hat moments. But I feel like if they're offering those crystals, then they might also cut back just a little bit on the availability of the 3-minute boosts. We'll have to see. Those crystals haven't been out long enough, and that would be something hard to keep track of. And they're obviously not completely keeping the 3-minute boost out of the store or something like that. Regardless, even if they don't reduce the crystals in the stores, or I'm sorry, not the crystals. Even if they don't reduce the boost availability in the stores, just the fact that there are more 565s out there on the map means that you know, you're gonna need to boost harder. You're gonna need to boost harder. You're gonna need to use more potions. It's just more. Oh, what? I thought I had the switch right there. Come on, Nightcrawler. One more time. Back up for me. No? You don't want to do it? If I gave you some distance. God. About time, Nightcrawler. About freaking time. Oh, Hinach with another part 1, part 2. Third question, BG. Do you think with the constant release of all these good defenders, old and new, in combination with these tougher nodes, do you think having only 3 champs available for attack will eventually limit what can be done in war? There are only a certain amount of counters available before running out of champ slots. Ooh, that's interesting. I never really considered that. I don't know. I think it's okay that there are 3 champion slots, but of course we all wish there was more, right? Of course we all wish there was more slots that we had. Depending on how specific champions get with like the limited number of counters, it actually could open up. Like I wouldn't hate to see that. Like it actually could open up some viability for certain champions that we don't have. I think they might have to limit it in some other way. I don't know how they would limit it in some other way though, because like it's, how do I put this into words? Like, I wouldn't want to just add a... Like, if I can't bring magic right now to my lineup, then... Like bringing magic might be like, too OP, but if I could bring a different champion or something... I don't know. Like, maybe one slot would have to be strictly for synergy. Actually, I don't know if that's a good idea. I don't know how it would be done, but I do think it would actually make certain champions more viable, because let's think about a champ. So like Archangel, for example. Archangel could be a really good counter for a specific champion, but because he gets because there's so many different immunity champions out there, you really can't bring him, because 9 out of 10 times you're going to run into a champion that is immune to something. In your path as a whole, right? Not just, you know, not saying every fight it would happen, but sometimes it would happen, right? But if it was made that he was like just a really good counter for one specific fight, and you could bring him for that instead of being like, well, you know, Blade could handle it almost as good as Archangel, so I'm just gonna bring Blade, and then he'll also do good in these other fights. Like, it could actually increase viability for certain champions. So, that'd be interesting to see how it actually would work if we were able to bring like a 4th champion. It might be too OP. It might be too OP. The game, I think, is balanced around having 3 champions, where sometimes they do force you to make that tough decision between bringing a synergy champion and bringing just a straight up other champion to help counter things more. Certain champions are balanced to be good without any synergies, whereas some, you know, they're obviously a little bit weaker until you add that synergy in. So I don't know how that would work, but it'd be interesting. It'd be interesting. ABG, how do you feel about 5-star Omega Red? I picked him up as a 5-star last week and haven't really gotten a chance to use him yet. He seems good. I haven't got a chance to use mine yet either, since he's still not awakened. I'm waiting till I could rank 4 him to awaken him. Okay, the tourney, I'm super pumped for the intro of the 6500 unit 80% boost at New York City Comic Con. Dude, can you imagine that? Get an 80% boost? Good freaking lord. Gonna record my war vids in OBS. I'm too lazy to learn how to use Premiere. Wait, what do you say? As opposed to... I'm confused, Panaman Pete. I'm not sure what you're saying. Like, to use a different editor, or... What do you use to edit your videos right now? And I mean, you don't have to do any kind of crazy editing for stuff like that. I don't use Premiere. I use Vegas, but I'm sure if I had to use Premiere, like, it wouldn't be that big a deal, just because I only do basic things. It's just a bunch of cutting cutting or splitting the vids and stuff like that. Later, BG. All right, last Arnie, later, dude. And then I, you know, do the voiceover, which is essentially just pressing play in the editor and then talking as I'm recording in OBS, and then like throwing the audio file in the editor. My videos are literally straight screen recordings. Ah, okay, got it. Got it. All right, so you were saying that you don't want to use OBS then, right? Or all right, either way. I know what you're saying. I guess it could have been either way, but yeah, I see what you're saying now. I see what you're saying. The capital of Canada, Ottawa, is getting hit with crazy tornado storm right now. Holy moose cow. Holy moose cow indeed. Done with MCOC for the day. Too much going on. I'm just watching you struggle with Arena. Alright, sounds good, dude. Even though I haven't even stepped foot in there yet, man. Alright, Master's almost done, though. I only have one quest left, and then I could finally pop open these 5 crystals, which I'm sure will not give me a single science stone. I popped open 5 today because we did pretty good in completion and got rank 3. And of course, none of them were science. Someone else in my alliance who's in the same boat has a 565 void, takes the same path that I take. Also didn't get a single science stone out of it, so I'm both getting screwed. I need to stop staying up until 6 AM every single night. Stream ends and I go and do a couple things and suddenly 3 hours has passed. Demiak, it's those gosh darn animes that you watch. Those gosh darn anime videos. The Catalyst Clash Alpha Arena. I'll do that tomorrow. I'll do it tomorrow. It's just I need to get this Saber, man. Sabertooth worth adding. Every champion's worth adding if it doesn't take too much effort. It can't take too much effort. Fortnite, anybody? Nah, I've never actually played the Fortnites. What sig is your Void BG? 111, I think? Something like that. I think he's 111. He's getting there. He's starting to get there. Maybe he's not at 111. I don't even know. Actually, I'm going to check after this fight because I don't know. I want to say 111. Well, BG, gotta sleep. See you tomorrow. Alright, Miguel. Later, dude. IBG, any suggestion on dealing with Caltrops and Masochism Path 5.2.4? Bleed Immune Champion, of course. It just makes you immune to the Caltrops. Or if you have like a Bleed Resistant Champion like Omega Red or something. As far as Masochism goes, there's a few different ways around it. You can, you know, bait out heavy attacks and not trigger parries to not trigger Masochism. You can use champions that cause debuffs and just have those debuffs just eat the Masochism. That way you can still land parries. You can just use high DPS champions to DPS right through that damage, or heal block, or heal reversal. Anything like that would do it. Omega Red results. I didn't go for Omega Red last round. Are you just talking about like the cutoffs? The cutoff for like the 150 spot 150, I think was like 61.8 or something like that. I don't remember exactly what it was. I posted it on my Twitter. Somebody sent over the 150 from their alliance mate, and I posted it on Twitter. I got my Chinese 5-star Unstoppable Colossus. Rip my Mystic Dispersion loyalty. Worth it, dude. Totally worth it. Mine is 153. Nice. Nice. Do you have delay from your device to YouTube? No, not really. So you could see, like, I'm going to click the button. You could see how fast it goes. Of course, I missed the button. All right, where is it? There we go. So, like, it's pretty, you know, maybe by, like, a couple milliseconds or something like that. But it's pretty instant. The only delay is YouTube to you guys is, you know, maybe like a 10-second delay or something like that. But I don't have any delay like on my end. It's just YouTube sending it to you. It might be just like 10 seconds, probably even less than that. Probably, I don't know, like 5 or 8 seconds or something like that. It's pretty quick. It's pretty quick. And I don't want the delay, but you have to have a little bit of a delay if you want the DVR playback functionality. You could have it a little bit more instant, but you lose that. Oh, it is 111. Look at that. I was right. Cool. What is your favorite anime? Shrek? Does Shrek count as an anime? Favorite anime? I guess the only one I've ever really seen is Dragon Ball Z. Right? Because, like, Kung Fu Panda, does that count as an anime? Or is that just an animated movie? I don't know. I don't know exactly what the difference is. Like, I kind of know what the difference is, but I don't know exactly where that line in the sand is drawn, you know? Between, like, cartoon and anime. Sometimes it's obvious, and sometimes it's not. Has Brian still not watched? Yeah, no, I've never actually seen Shrek. Sorry. I know what Shrek is, of course, but I've never seen it. Never seen any of them. Should I use my 5-star awakening gem on Morningstar or wait for Dr. Voodoo? Some people would say Morningstar is a better champion than Dr. Voodoo, and I'm inclined to agree with them. Hey, before you ask, Mighty Ducks isn't an anime. You're right. You're right. It's an animated cartoon. They actually do have a Mighty. There was a Mighty Ducks cartoon. There was live-action movies, and then there was a Mighty Ducks TV show. Kung Fu Panda is my favorite anime too, BG. Alright, good. I'm not alone. Kung Fu Panda is amazing. Actually, there's supposed to be a 4th one coming, isn't there? I think. I'm gonna Google that right now because there's nothing more important than finding out if there's a 4th Kung Fu Panda coming. I don't care if I lose this fight. Kung Fu Panda 4. Oh, yes, dude. Yes. It's happening. I want to look for more information on it, but too lazy to. All I see here is that there's some info about it like being confirmed to be coming. I'll look at this later. Kung Fu Panda 4? Yes. I don't know. I don't think it's happening anytime soon, but it's happening. It's happening. I actually saw Kung Fu Panda number 1 before it released to the public. How did you do that, Panda Man Pete? How in the world? IBG, what do you think now about Venom? He needs dupe because I want mine 455. I'm not in the beta, so I don't know exactly how good he is. I wasn't too psyched about him, but maybe I need to look more into the champion. I wasn't super psyched about either of them, but Carnage does look pretty fun. And of course, I don't have Carnage as a 5-star. I do have Venom as a 5-star and Awakened too, but I don't have Carnage. Yes, I'm having a date night sometime in the future. Yes. Yes. Also, before we watch Kung Fu Panda 4, by the rules of movies, we have to watch 1 through 3 again. So that's 4 date nights right there. That's how it's done, everybody. You want cheap date nights? We just got 4 of them lined up from watching Kung Fu Pandas. Oh, yeah. Favorite part of Kung Fu Panda was when Po's dad tells him he isn't his real dad. He was accused, yeah. Oh, I love that movie. Delayed till 2020, though? That's fine. I'm okay with that. Delay it. Make it good. Take your time, people. I will be here. Hopefully I am still alive and can enjoy the movie and stuff. Hopefully a bus doesn't fall out of the sky or something. I should be able to get my first 6-star next month. Any good characters unduped in the Crystal? There's a bunch of good unduped characters in the Crystal, yes. Corvus is probably top of that list by a lot of people's standards, I guess. But he's not the only one. I don't know the entire list off the top of my head, though, so I'm going to stop there. But yes, that's one date. Binge that crap? No. There'll be no binging. of the Kung Fu Panda's now, Faith. This is 4 dates, all right, and date night. This is only one date night a week, so that's 4 weeks. We have an entire month of dates planned out. What's up, BG Heisenberg? What's up, dude? Favorite part was when Poe told Tigress how shocked he was. I'm not sure. I don't know which scene you're talking about. I do like me some Kung Fu Panda. It's Kung Fu Panda in my bedroom a good first date? If so, I might ask a girl out then. No, it's not a first date. That's like a third date type of thing, Damiak. Third date, dude. First date, you know, go to a movie outside of your place. Don't even make that invite. Don't even be like, hey, I have a place, we can come back to mine and watch a movie. No, don't do that. You're gonna scare her off. Go outside. Crap, wait, hang on. Woo, that sneeze came fast. First day outside, I got gypped. Yeah, well, you did get gypped. What can you do? I recommend first date going outdoors. Second date, like the first one, probably to like a movie or something like that. You don't have to do a lot of talking, and you can talk about the movie, gives you guys something to talk about. Makes it less awkward. Second date, mini golf. Third date, Kung Fu Panda at home. Yeah. Speaking of Kung Fu Panda, BG, how's the 1,000 jumping jacks going? I did them on the top of a mountain when I climbed it barehanded. I scaled it with my bare hands, and I did. Actually, it was 2,000 jumping jacks straight. 2,000. Cali nerds, yeah, did over $1. Where is the last one? Cali nerd. How are you still married? You never use cheap when using the word date in marriage. She puts up with it. She I think eventually I just wore her down, basically. Like, you know, eventually she was just like, okay, I guess he's just the cheapest guy alive. Fine. No, I don't know. I mean, neither my wife or I are like big spenders, you know. We both enjoy things that don't cost a lot. We just like being together, you know. I don't know what this was supposed to be. I wanted to use both hands, but my other one was holding the phone. We just like being together. Thank you for the $1 though, Cali Nerd. Appreciate that, man. I appreciate it. I asked this girl out in my class, and she said no. I didn't think of Kung Fu Panda though. What are the chances she could resist that? If you ask correctly about Kung Fu Panda, none can defend. Sorry, I know that's karate. It's a little bit different. It's a Karate Kid reference, but I feel like it was close enough, and I went for it. Dooley Ray, I'm sorry to hear about your soul-crushing rejection. Is it okay for me to word it like that? It's okay. No, I am sorry to hear that, man. That sucks. That always sucks. Exactly what Eddie's saying. Bro, you had the courage to face your fears, though? Yeah. You had the balls to ask, at least. That's half the battle right there. Second date mini golf would be an awful idea for me. She'll see 3 things I don't want her to. She'll see how unnecessarily competitive I am. See how angry I get at stupid things, and how much I suck. Wow. She might laugh at those things, though, so you might be okay still. You might be okay. Or maybe she's also really competitive at that. That could be. That could be a thing. ABG, I think you are lying about the mountain climb, especially after having your kneecaps shattered. Yee, they grow back. But you don't need. I don't need my kneecaps. I did with my bare hands, not my bare feet. I was wearing shoes and I didn't even use them much. It was all hands, mostly thumbs. Mostly thumbs. Funny movie always works on a date. Yes. I want to say maybe not always, but in my case it did. Yeah. Angel, you single banana will multiply in a few months. It's true. If anyone has a single banana, give it a little bit of time. We both like things that are not expensive. Like those headphones. Dude, these headphones, they're very expensive. What are you talking about? These headphones cost a lot of money. I think it was like 32 bucks on Amazon Prime or something. I had to wait 2 whole days to get my $32 headphones. What a life. It's a shame, man. I was thinking about it the other day, how if anything takes longer than 2 days to ship, like I ordered some stuff for Comic-Con and it's taking like 5 days to ship. And dude, anything that takes longer than 2 days, like Amazon, what'd you do to me? Anything that takes longer than 2 days, I just want to write a letter to the company and be like, what is this nonsense? 5 days? Come on. I don't care if you have to make it. Just get it to me in 2. This is pathetic. But yeah. Like obviously 5 is still like really good, especially considering they're making the thing. I should grow a bush sometime soon. Wait, what? Maybe in the middle of the day tomorrow. I think I joined during a daytime stream. Oh, that a banana bush, dude. Panopy, you had me totally confused for a second there. I'm so glad that I know you're talking about a banana bush. Oh man. Any anime works for dates, really? Lion King, Up, Beauty and the Beast. Oh, don't do Up. Unless you want to see your date crying. Or unless you want your date to see you crying, more like it. God, what a sad movie that is. ABG, what's better to take to rank 5? Both Awaken, Magic, or Infinity Man? I love both, but can't decide. I thought X-23 was dead. Go with your heart. You got to go with a champion that they really like for your rank 5. Only you can decide. But of those 2, personally, I would go Magic. Unless you already had good attackers set up and you needed a defender, I would go with Magic. Because I don't think I would. I don't enjoy playing Infinity Man. I know some people do. I'm not a fan of playing him. He's a great defender and everything like that, but I would never actually use the champion offensively. So yeah, I'd much rather have that Magic ranked up, unless you already have good attackers. Actually, met a girl from playing MCOC. She's part of my alliance to this day, and our first date was duo when the first dungeons came out. Ooh. First date in the dungeons. I like the sound of that. When I went to see Thor Ragnarok for the first time with my ex-girlfriend, she related to Hulk throwing a tantrum and whispered in my ear, "That's me." I was scared to piss her off after that. I would be too, because the Hulk don't mess around. It sounds like your ex didn't either. Hey BG, what do you think of the new Venom and Carnage buff? I mean, they seem better. They definitely seem better, but I don't have experience with them myself, and I don't know exactly how useful they're gonna be. I'm not super excited about either. They just seem like they're going to be a bit better, but maybe over time they'll prove to be more than a bit better. Well, that's a banana bush. I saw a lightning with grass. The banana bush, that's one of the mystical powers of the banana bush. It can be interpreted in many different ways. Grass lightning, broccoli lightning, just straight up broccoli. In many ways. So many ways that I can't even think of anymore right now. I thought Peter was talking about not doing any Manscaped anymore. Then he said it was Banana Bush and confirmed my suspicion. That's true, actually. Oh, crap. I didn't even realize that. Thalatos sending over $2 saying, go read Mr. Robato's last. Tomorrow marks the end. Say it ain't so, Thalatos. Say it ain't so. Where's Mr. Robato's last? Hang on. Mr. Robato, Mr. Robato, Mr. Robato. I don't see Mr. Robato in here. Where are you? I'm gonna have to control F this in a second. No! I died because I can't find a Robato. Alright, hang on. I got this. I once found Waldo, so I should be able to find this. Alright, why am I taking so long to control F it? Let's control F it. Mr. Robato. Okay, Mr. Robato's last. Mine is at 153. That's his last one? What? What is your SIG level? What? Or make that Euthanitis last? Okay, hang on. We had a whole conversation about Eiffel Towering and Glory Holes today. Wow. Also, Mr. Robato soloed the Alliance War boss for our 4th win in a row. Damn, so you guys are undefeated this season? Is that what's going down? With Corvus? Dude, nice. Unfreaking defeated. The exact... if you guys could give us one of those wins, or 2, it'd be appreciated. It'd be appreciated. We would like that. Thank you. But dude, that's awesome. Congrats on the solo. Congrats on the win. Very nice. Hey BG, I had a transaction problem on my Google account, and Google compensated me with $50 on my Google Wallet. My MCC account was already linked with another Gmail. I can't use it. What do I do? I don't know. I have no clue. I don't know if there's a way to like change, to link it to a different account or something like that. I don't know. I've never actually had any. I've never used a Google Wallet or had any money in an account like that or anything. So I do not know. Guys, Cali Nerd literally just looked at me and he had my digits down. That fast, huh? Whoops, I go now. Alright, Thanatos, later, dude. When will the Human Torch be released? Any idea? Well, the Fantastic Four, I think it's complicated with them from what I've heard, where it's not... Like, the Fantastic Four and Marvel, they're kind of like 2 separate things. So... no time soon, but I think deals are in the works for Marvel to take over the rights of the Fantastic Four again. They're owned by like Fox or something like that, or you know, like Disney is gonna buy them out or something like that. I never remember the details, but they're not gonna be added anytime soon. But maybe if something like that goes down. I remember talking to, actually Killa was the one asking, what's that guy's name? Bill Rossman, I think it is. The like. One of the heads of like the Marvel Gaming or something. I can't remember his actual official title. I'm so sorry. I mean, there's no way that guy's watching anyway. But Killa was talking to him about like if they could add Fantastic Four or something, and all he could really say was, what did he say again? I think it was something like, you never know or something like that, but like it wasn't it wasn't like an immediate hopeful thing. So yeah, I'm sure if that deal ever does go through, then we'll see Fantastic Four at some point, but not anytime soon. I finally got to play some dungeons for the first time. They are back. My 13-month-old decided to play with my T-Box, poo, and then steal my phone. Wow. What? Is that your version of the dungeon? Is that what you're talking about? How is Morningstar better than Voodoo? I mean, they're both good champions, but Morningstar just seems to be more viable in Alliance War. And once you build up the... what is it? Souls with her? I think it's Souls, right? You, her persistent charge thing, it, you know, she just gains a lot of utility, a lot of damage and stuff like that. Is it Roseman? Is it Roseman, not Rossman? Whoops. BG, I'm scared of 345 Wasp because of her low health and block efficiency. What do you think? I was considering Sabretooth 345, but not until my next 5-star to see if I get a better option. Yeah, Wasp is a super glass cannon. She actually picks up some kills on defense from time to time, and she is fun to play. So between Wasp and Sabretooth, I prefer Wasp myself. But that said, I would prefer a different champion too. I'm not that wouldn't be like my first choice for a rank up. Mods, when I sent a message in caps earlier about Labyrinth, it didn't actually like get sent, just disappeared. Was it held for review? No, there is no holding for review on this channel, as far as I know, at least. That stuff doesn't pop up for you guys, right? For the mods. I think I have that disabled. I think everything goes through. I'm fairly certain of that, at least. I think YouTube like will auto block certain messages. So if it's a long message in all caps, I think they might auto block it. Hey Brian, thoughts on making the Perma Furies and Cruelties from Medusa / Black Bolt synergy into persistent charges? I mean, it would be better if they could save that stuff, or if Black Bolt could save those between fights, but I don't know. I'm not a huge fan of persistent charges, just in general. I've never seen a hold here. Okay, all right. I didn't think so, because I would see it too, right? Obviously, so I never see it. So yeah, I think I have it disabled. What was I gonna say? They won't show on top chat, but still goes on live chat. I have live chat enabled, and I suppose I could have missed the message, but I think certain messages still won't go through or something. Oh crap! So yeah, I'm not a huge fan of persistent charges, just in general. I think it does work well for certain champions, but it's just not something that I enjoy so much. So if they could buff Black Bolt in a different way, I think I'd prefer that. If they could just give him like one more good synergy or something, would be cool. So cheated, just saw the Plat 3 thing. Oh no, we didn't get docked. No one's cheating. If we were cheating, we would have won a war this season. We didn't win a single war yet this season. So I guess Boaster. We faced MMXIV twice, Legion once, who actually did get docked. I don't know if they cheated against us or not, but they ended up getting docked. But of course, there is no like retroactive switching of the victors or anything like that. Even if they did cheat against us. And then APOC was the other match, and yeah, like MXIV and APOC, they're like top 5 alliances. It's just tough, man, tough. Legion is also up there too, of course. Rating wise, they're very high. We beat Legion last season. We beat MMXIV in the past too. Like we had a close. I think our first match with them was pretty close. This last match actually was pretty close until the end, and we started slipping up too. But yeah, we just haven't won yet. We haven't won yet, dude. Brian, I love your bald turtle wax head and can't go a night without it. Yeah. I've heard that before. Actually, I've never heard that before. Right before Loki, you should just leave and come join Swag. Bring some friends with you. Yeah, maybe. I'll consider that. I think I'm going to stay in for Loki for now, though. ABG, is ending a night on a date with Mango Tango a good idea? Thoughts? No. Mango Tango, I don't know about you guys, but mangoes, they make me burp. You can ask my wife. She's seen it. Mangoes make me burp. So you don't want to be all burpy. You don't want to have the gas bubbles in your system towards the end of a date. Even if they're only coming out the top and not the bottom. You still don't want that, you know. Mid hot steamy makeout session with your new date there, you just start burping up a storm. Don't worry, BG, you're not alone in the losing wars this season. TP5 crew is 0-4 as well. Oh, Eddie, sorry to hear that, man. Sorry to hear that. Hopefully you guys have a good run to close out the season. I mean, hopefully we do too. Hopefully everybody who's getting their ass kicked just starts winning wars or something. APOC actually lost to RGN as well. We should all get points from them. Did you guys really? Wow, man, you guys crushed us. That is very surprising if you guys dropped to IGN. Or Legion, not IGN, to Legion. Huh. Interesting. Very interesting. Yes, I mean, like, obviously if they got docked, there was something up to no good there. But, like, even... That's why I don't know if they cheated against us, because they still died like a... Like, they didn't die a lot, but they, you know, they died enough that we didn't suspect anything, you know? Plus, we figured they were out for blood against us because last season we were the only alliance to beat them. They didn't die to any other alliances, and they would have got top 3, I think, if we didn't beat them. So we just assumed that they were really pissed and they were, like, you know, max boosting every fight and stuff like that or something. But that's the thing, man. You never know. The only people that know are the people that cheat. And hopefully Kabam, you know. But of course, they don't see everything either. ABG, it's the Uncollected here with my Uncle Rob. We hope you're well, dude. Dude, what's up, the Uncollected and Uncle Rob? Everything's good on my end, man. Hopefully everything's good for you guys. Hopefully everything's good for you guys. We got some new members coming in that war. Had to get everyone up to par. Ah, okay, I see. Got it. Makeout session, bruh. I'm not ballsy enough to even go for a cheeky handhold. I understand, Demiak. There's nothing wrong. There's nothing wrong with that. There's nothing wrong with that. You know what you do? You like here's a maneuver that could help you get past that. You go to the movies, and you only get one popcorn. You get one popcorn, and then if if it's not the first date, what you could do is you cut a hole in. Never mind. I'm not even gonna. Let's not even go there. But you get one popcorn, and then you just oh, you were reaching for the popcorn at the exact same moment as me. Oh. Actually, I don't even know. Do people actually do that? I've only seen that in like movies and TV shows and stuff. I don't know if people actually do that for their dates. But if you watch like a TV show with like high school people dating or something like that, like freshmen in high school, and they go on like, Oh my goodness. Like, I don't even know what I'm describing right now, but you know, just like one of those TV shows or movies from back like the 90s or something. Like cheating, wait, right? Like cheating on tests, you always miss at least one or two to throw the teacher off. Yeah, I guess that could be it too. Could be something like that. Who knows? Who knows? I don't like to accuse anybody because, you know, like I said, I don't know what happened. Maybe they played legitimately against us and only cheated against a different alliance. Maybe we still would have lost that war either way. Who knows? Who knows? Demiok, expose yourself. Works every time. Don't do that. Don't do that. Cheek handhold? Wait, what? I don't think that's what he's talking about. Why do all BG's dating secrets involve spending less money, only get one popcorn, one small drink with free refills, and tell her you're sharing milk duds? There's sure to be contact that way. Dude, I think women are into guys that know how to stretch a buck, you know? Times are tough, man. Times are tough. Economy and stuff, right? So you could, you know, if you demonstrate your value in how to not blow all your money on frivolous things like 2 popcorns and 2 drinks, like, come on. Who's got that kind of money? You just get one. You go to an all-you-can-eat restaurant. We only need 1 plate. You know what I mean? BG, when will you upload Alliance War vid? I know, I'm so far behind Alliance War vids. I'm sorry. I don't know. I'm still recording them. I've got 3 out of the 4 of this season recorded. The 1 I didn't because I was out of town. But I got 3 out of 4 recorded. Basically every day. This is what the day typically looks like for me. I wake up pretty early, around like, I don't know, like 7 a.m. or something like that. Sometimes a little bit earlier. Today, like this morning, I think I actually slept till like 8, which is unusual for me lately. But I wake up pretty early, get a little bit of food in my system, some water, that kind of thing. Do whatever I have to do game-wise, like Alliance Quest, Alliance War, and then I'll get some exercise, and then I just I work on website. And I work on website. I basically worked on the website up until like 9:50 at night today. Doing a really tedious thing of just getting some, well, never mind, let me not get into the details, but yes, that's basically what I'm doing. Like, I just want to focus on that for right now. So I do want to upload Alliance War videos. I want to make other videos too. There's so much that I kind of haven't been talking about that I wanted to make videos out of, or like the podcast thing, and I haven't, because sometimes you just gotta follow through with a promise that you made like 3 years ago at this point, or however long it's been that I said that I'm Brian Grant of ContestChampion.com. The movie theater upgrades kind of kill the date game. Used to have a crappy seat with armrest, then went up for the snuggles. Now I got a lazy boy that reclines and can call a waiter. That's true, dude. Yeah, you're right. They used to be much darker and you could, you know, creepier and stuff like that, and you could do stuff and get away with it, but not anymore. Not anymore. BG, you can stretch a buck by taking Snapples. That's true, Eddie. That is true. But again, man, I still regret that, man. I shouldn't have took those Snapples. A prostitute is cheaper than 1 popcorn. What kind of prostitute? What? You buy 1 of each of those, then say, "This is all for you. I don't eat that crap." Actually, that kind of is what I say, yeah. I don't eat popcorn. I do like soda, but I try not to drink soda either, man. Yeah, who am I kidding, man? Some days, man, some days you just can't help it. You just gotta get the candy, you gotta get soda, you gotta get whatever, right? Never come to SoCal. A buck doesn't get you poop. stuff. I mean, stuff's pretty expensive here too, I gotta say. But I feel like wherever I am, I could stretch that buck. I can stretch that buck. I'm at Maestro. Poos on Poos. Nice, dude. Very nice. Very, very nice. You say you work on your website all day, but it's been over 2 years, Brian. Children can make sites faster. Children. I know, I know. Well, I haven't been working every day like this on it. You know, it's, there was a period of time where I didn't work on it at all. So, yeah. Come on, tell us what you're trying to do with the website now. We've known you long enough to temper expectations all the way down to believe it when we see it. Well, no. Not everybody has been around that long to know that I never ever follow through with anything. So I'm just gonna say nothing at all. I've already said too much by saying that I'm spending my time working on it, but I was trying to explain why I haven't posted the Alliance War videos. I feel especially bad about not posting the war videos because we're doing so bad in war that it might look like the only reason I'm not posting them is because we're getting our asses kicked. But I've never been ashamed to upload videos where we or myself, really, because I mean it's only my fights that I upload, right? I've never been ashamed of getting my ass kicked. Well, I've been ashamed, but I still upload it anyway. Is what I'm trying to say, you know. Everything I upload is shameful, but like that has nothing to do with it at all. They'll get uploaded still. They'll get uploaded. If you own this game, what would you change about it in general, from the business and support department to the game itself? Oh, that is a long question. There'd be so much that I would change, but of course it's easy to say change. It's easy to talk about change. The hard part is actually follow through with those changes, right? I mean, even Kabam would say they want better support and they want to add all these to the game and, you know, do a bunch of changes, but the hard part is actually doing the work. Alright, guys. Unfortunately, no Void fight. Ooh, someone was getting ballsy trying to take Void. Noted. But yeah, no Void fight tonight. I'm not gonna be able to reach it. But I guess the one big thing that I would change, or the addition to the game that I would love to see more than anything, just had to make sure I could dodge that unblockable special real quick. The biggest change that I'd want to see in the game, or biggest addition, would be a small-scale PvP mode. War is cool, it keeps the game interesting and stuff, but it's... Oh, come on. Doctor Strange, dude. I swear, I don't know how I get hit by this guy's ability so much, but I do. Yeah, war is not my thing so much. I play it because, like, that's what this game has kind of become for people who have completed everything else. And I focus everything on it because I want the Alliance to do well and everything, but in general, I'd much rather see a smaller scale PvP mode. And Kabam can do it, you know. It still hasn't been that long since they released Dungeons, and if they could just release a competitive mode like that, I'd be so psyched about it. I play it all day. Do you use Squarespace for your website? No, I don't use Squarespace or Wix or anything like that. Please let me Void. Alright, well, let's go pop some crystals. Hey buddy, so much better than Death Grinds for Omega? I kind of miss the Death Grinds for Omega. No, actually I don't miss it. I am very happy that that grind is over. I heard Cade talking about the possibility of maybe doing Emma and then grinding for her as well. And that is craziness. That is absolute craziness. But I like crazy, you know what I mean?
That's the thing, is crazy is not always bad. How many Tier 5 basic frags does uncollected event quest give us each month? I forget, 9k. 3 for the initial clear and 6 for the full completion. I heard him say it as well. Kate is crazy, man. Real talk, real quick. Is there any real reason for me to be in a relationship? I've just never really felt compelled by the whole thing. Loneliness, I guess, is like the biggest. Is if you feel loneliness, then having a companion. Companion. That sounds like I'm talking about a dog. But if you just have somebody, like, it doesn't have to be a marriage thing. Well, you only said a relationship, right? You didn't say marriage. Yeah, you just said relationship. You know, it's good. Like sometimes relationships, you know, they don't always work out, judging by talking to friends and that kind of thing. And I mean, you know, there's more than just like intimate relationships too. There's relationships of all kinds, and yeah, sometimes they work out, sometimes they don't. But yeah, they can be good. When they're good, they're really good, and when they're bad, they're really bad, typically. I think it's worth to buy loyalty crystals. Sometimes you get boosts, but most of the time ISO. Yeah, you could see the odds when you click on the odds button, and the odds are worth it. It's only 1,000 loyalty. What else am I doing with my loyalty? I want to save as many units as possible. I think it's absolutely worth it. Is 3 million safe for Sabretooth? It sounds pretty safe, Jose. Sounds pretty safe. If you want to be really safe, put up like an extra 100,000 or 200,000 or something like that, because it's not a guarantee at 3 mil. So do you have the second offer today? I only have 1 on my main account and 2 on my alt. It sucks because I'd love to buy the smaller one on my main. 2 offers? There's a number 2 up here. Well, I have the Peter Parker's wallet still. But that's it. The I think just this offer, unless there was another offer that... Was it a unit offer that I missed? I think this is the only one that that I saw. I don't know what the second offer is. Fun fact, he ain't even a doctor, and MU psychology book, this is for using unorthodox unprofessional methods. I'm not sure what we're talking about. I must have missed something. There's one for $30 that is like half a tier 2 alpha and 2 tier 4 basics. Oh, no, I don't think I seen anybody with that offer. I don't think anyone mentioned that in my alliance or anything. It must have been targeted for players who are only up to a certain point in the game or something like that. I don't know. Oh, oh, never mind. Alright, let's pop that PhD, man. I feel like a 6 stars. Wait, I was really about to say a 6 star is coming, but I think a 4 star is coming. 6 is maybe much. But I'm talking about Dr. Phil. Oh, Dr. Phil, okay. It bugs me that the gold crystal says drop rate gold 100%, when they should say drop rates 2400 gold 99.99%. Yeah, dude. Yeah, it's pretty annoying when they say the drop rates like that. Like, I got the boost crystal earlier and I clicked on the drop rates thinking, hey, maybe it'll actually tell me the odds of getting the 3-minute boosts. No. It just said boost 100%. It's a card. Hold on, typing details now. Oh, I think there was a card. I can't keep track of the ones that actually cost money. Night BG, Night Heisenberg. Okay, this was definitely not a 4 star. Is Venom 5 star worthy of rank 3 now? I don't know exactly how good he is yet. We'll have to give it some more time on that one. I'm not in the beta. Best Dungeon Crystal, I have Hype and Gwenpool, so not looking for them. It depends on your roster and the champion that you want to go for. It totally depends. Only you can answer what the best crystal is. Somebody asked Brian to tell Star that person is cute. I did read that too. I did read that too. Star's got a fan. There's gonna be some flowers in the locker, type of thing. 600 tier 2 shards each day for a month. 5 tier 4 class cause frag crystals every day for a month. 1 tier 4 class cause crystal, 2 tier 4 basic, 5 tier 1 alpha. Okay. That sounds, I mean, it sounds like you get a bunch of stuff. Sounds like you get a bunch of stuff. I think a lot of people would like to pick that up, probably. Considering for my ult, that's a lot for 30 bucks. Yeah, it must be targeted at players who are, like, I'm guessing maybe you're not, like, uncollected or something like that. I'm not sure. Why only the alt account got that? Got that? Did I just say? It's time to go, guys. Words, they're just coming out worse and worse, minute by minute here. Ooh, free crystal though. Your alt is level 9. Ooh, maybe it's a really low level thing. 17 more months for a 6-star at my current pace. It's not that long. Dude, only 17 more? Ah, easy. That's easy stuff right there, man. Just think about in the past. 17 months ago. Feels like it was just yesterday, right? Feels like I just started playing this game. It's been like almost 3 years. Alright. I'm out of here though, guys. I'm out. B. Daniels, I'm not sure if you're still in here or not, or if you left, but thank you so much for the $7. Thank you. Thank you to everyone else who sent over a little something as well. It is always appreciated. I'll be back tomorrow, normal time. Ooh, I gotta figure out a way to get a daytime stream in somewhere, but I don't think it's gonna be tomorrow. Yeah, I'll just be back normal time tomorrow. Will you ever pop that egg? I've tried so many times, it just doesn't pop. It's like you could tell there's a crack in it, right? You'd think that would soften the shell up enough that I would be able to pop it, but I just can't. Like here, I'll mash the open crystal button, and just nothing. It's freaking indestructible. But yeah, I will see you. I'll see you all tomorrow. Good night.